easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
But when did she get out?
Oh, so she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
It was open when we looked through the window.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I saw it for myself. Duh.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
A lot of these seem pretty obvious, but then there's like the one or two that just get me. I don't get the logic leap that they're going for, and I also get that one or two is going to be different for everybody. So I don't mean to just be like so much like this is easy, just get me through it. This just a lot of them make sense to me on face value. That's all that is.
And at that point, the locker was already open.
Yeah.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
Yeah, right. You've been gone for a while.
You not know! You killed
She
her!
did not.
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
That would be a really honestly kind of cute face if it weren't for the Gene Simmons tongue.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Yep.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? You found it! God damn you, Makoto! There's another possible explanation. Maybe it's... I'm playing an idiot! Yellow powder. Monokuma file number 4. Awie's account. It's obviously the yellow file, but let's check this. Body was discovered with evidence of a strong blow. No other injuries were noted. The victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. It may be that. And Awie's account, probably not that one. So, I'm preloading yellow powder.
From Genocide Jill's attack. And what was it?
Maybe
There's no
blood.
other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Shabam, done.
No, that's wrong.
The blood. The blood hurling. It was that.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Neither account has accounted for that
I
yet.
think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
She knows her job.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely,
To poison.
Sakura was poisoned.
Thank you.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Well, that's not why there can be no mistake, but okay, Mr. Egomaniac, let's go with that.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Yes, with the fact that there was poison missing, and she had a bottle next to her, and there was poison on her shoe.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But
You're
the
weird.
only one talking.
Yeah, you're weird.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
At least Hiro knows. when something is obviously pointed out to him that it's true.
And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
That's a poison.
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Right, makes sense.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements, I'm positive.
I got it!
Supplements are on A.
The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
And somebody done some shuffling, hero.
Strange,
Keep up with
isn't
me.
it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
Don't know why they'd switch it. Oh, wait, yes I do. They put it there. No. Why would the poison be on the A shelf? I would understand if somebody put it there for Sakura to take, but why would somebody put something on the A shelf?
What do you mean?
Like, after she's
I
dead.
mean this.
Couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips, and we were so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do was stand there and watch, but as if there were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever, because that's not poison. That's the supplement.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Odd thing to be mixed up about, but okay.
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking
It's
about?
protein!
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Don't throw it, don't break it. Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched a finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Yep.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
It's weird to me that they literally exchanged the bottles, considering how much washing you'd have. No way, you wouldn't have to, because the poison was non-lethal in small doses. Okay, they covered a lot. Bottle of poison was filled with protein powder, which would mean, conversely, the poison must have been in the cup. Protein drink. Bam. Give me an E. Give me an E. Give me an E. R. Good. What? Come on with that. And where's the N? They're like really generous with the ones that it doesn't want you to hit. But then the ones that you do want to hit, you're just like, I can't get at it. And done. Protein drink. We're good.
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Ooh, hand her so. Okay, so there was somebody else there? That's getting more curious. Something at the scene. A protein drink, yeah.
I got it! you're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Hi ho, MTT. How's it go?
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
This one I don't.
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
There's the shoe prints. The evidence that shows who switched them, it has to be what we found in front of the shelf. Yeah. Well, hold on. Do you want the source or the footprints? I'm gonna guess this.
I got it!
Okay, cool.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Not sure why she would have missed that, but okay.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Did somebody drop that bottle during the daytime just hanging around? Because I don't remember that.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Howie? Howie, no.
Footprints. They're mine.
Howie, no.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
No, you were the one that I had no suspicions for. Don't tell me you killed her.
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
We've had 3 different people confess to it now, and I'm not convinced of any one of them.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
The only people wearing sneakers here are me and Lyin, right?
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their sizes for yourself.
If the footprints
For
did
myself.
belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
There's several truth bullets that I still haven't gotten to. I'm not convinced this is over.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
No, it can't have been. Sakura had powder on her foot, which means that she was there at some point for this.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
No, I will not get that logic out of here. Logic is what I live on.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I don't believe she did. I don't believe it.
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink, but when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it.
Thank you.
I'm not convinced.
Thank
You're
you.
not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
What do you mean? What? What? You can't just be adding new commands to my Nightbot.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
How dare you?
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism,
God damn it. You and your fucking mod powers. I don't know how these things work.
but there's still that one unsolved mystery. And I'm
And I'm not
Talking about
convinced.
the
Okay.
locked room problem?
Yes, thank you. I honestly forgot about that. I was just gonna go off the powder on her shoes.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
Yeah, kind
And
of.
if I do,
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
Trying to hide it. There's the angle that she honestly just didn't think about it since she's kind of dim-witted. I'm thinking more and more likely now that this is a suicide. Sakura said, I'm going to end it all.
he's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
So for some reason, to get everybody else killed, or maybe just to protect people from the idea that Sakura would commit suicide, you wanted to frame yourself? Frame somebody else, and then now you're trying to direct it to you?
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Nobody can say no to Makioto's
Waste your time
cook
if you
face.
like. It's
God
clear
damn
that
it,
Hina is
Makoto's
the
cute
culprit.
face. Fuck.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison.
No, you didn't. There's no footprints there.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf.
Sure, that one makes
And
sense.
because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison. Then moved to section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct?
You would have had to go out to match the footprints.
Yeah.
If that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
No, just point it out.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Now we have to do this. Point out to people what direction footprints come from.
First,
Okay, footprints in the powder. Footprints appeared only near the leftmost section. The suspect only had business in this area. There's also source of the powder, broken bottle in front of the chem lab shelf. Soon to have come from this. The powder would have had to have been spilled when after the incident took place. And lastly, chem lab shelf. A, supplements. B, reagents. C is harmful chemicals. Labeled as C have been placed on A of the shelf. Hello, Kinkakoli. How's it going?
That's when I grabbed the poison.
Sure.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
This is a long one.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then...
That makes sense.
I moved from section C.
No, shut up. No, you're wrong. I didn't even need to hear half of that. You're wrong.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
No footprints.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint. If she was nervous, she wouldn't have noticed by any of them.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
She didn't kill her!
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well, you see...
I'm just gonna let her continue to spin totally upside down here. I want to see when the camera stops. Is it gonna go all the way around and then stop? Yep, alright.
What the?
They could use an ease out on some of these camera
What
motions.
the hell? What's going on here?
Just a little bit of camera motion
And the
stuff.
footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
This is a first.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
Okay.
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
I like seeing Byakuya get a little bit heated. I like seeing him off kilter.
I found this.
A piece of
It
glass.
had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Was the switching done inside the rec room?
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
I mean, I'm loving hearing you explain the tale to me right now, Kyoko. I'd really appreciate it if you continued. You're a better storyteller than I am.
If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something this same shade of blue.
I got it!
Yeah, the window.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
Yeah.
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right, it must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? she put it back on the shelf. According to what told us.
I got it!
Yeah, she put it back on the
bottle
egg,
of poison
she
was
said.
left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked.
I'm still not sure that the window wasn't broken twice. I have no reason to... no reason. We haven't been given a distinct clue to say it would be broken twice, but I've got that in the back of my head.
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
But Aoi didn't move, did she? She stayed with the body.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
So somebody did evidence swapping after the door was opened? That would explain... That would be a contrary explanation to the window being broken twice, at least.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can.
Good quote, MTT.
After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
The quote bot giveth and taketh away, MTT. In this case, your dignity.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here.
Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Calm your ignorant little titties, Byakuya, alright? Just fucking sit down and learn something from somebody who's quite obviously significantly smarter than you. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. This is how they're going to explain how the glass was under it. Empty protein drink.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Makes sense?
No, that's impossible.
No, it doesn't. No, it's not.
It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be.
It was in there before the rec room was...
Just the fact that there was so much going on there, I couldn't even read the line, but I was like, no, this has to be it.
You remember
Nah,
how there was
dog.
broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We
Aye.
also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Hold on a second. I just have to get this picture snipped and saved to my desktop somewhere because I'm just gonna love that for a while. That might make it onto the finale thumbnail of this series. It's just too good. DR stream clips, Byakuya, Conface, yay. Save file. Okay, cool.
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, That would explain the can being on top of the glass.
Sorry about my yawns.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can.
Sakura did it to herself.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Done. Shut up, Yaka. Not everybody plays these weird fucking games with everybody. Great timing with the stop in the music there, Guinea Silvara. You get a boop. I just finished rigging up the Shantae model. I should be able to start working on making that hip sway soon.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Oh, also, I don't see anybody in here that's not currently subbed, but just in case it didn't happen, there you go. It is September. There's info. If anybody's confused on it, there's the info that Twitch put up.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room, it had to have been... Hold on. Damn it, I can't check. You just said Hina, so I'm gonna run with it. That's right, I killed Sakura, me on the black end. Alright, so it wasn't her. What does it matter who got what from where and took it wherever? Let's just hurry up and vote and get this over with. I embarrassed myself by giving her a chance to say it again. The only one person who could have gotten it from the rec room, Sakura.
I got it!
She knew what she was doing.
It was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
We're following the evidence!
Why? Why would you lie like that?
Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I need to hit Hina with it and make her accept it. Alright. Before we do this... Can I pause?
You're a liar.
I cannot pause. God damn it.
Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar!
I really have to hit the washroom and I wanted to take that opportunity.
You're wrong. I hate you! You're a liar!
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bam.
Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar!
Just stay on beat.
You're wrong!
Stay on beat.
I hate you! You're a liar! I'm telling you, I did it! Do you have any kind of proof, Sakura?
I can hear all of that.
This should prove it.
Good.
That was some serious muffling.
I was just tapping on my desk to try and get you off beat.
Hina,
Alas.
did you know that Sakura's foot
Hi.
had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
I'm gonna pause right there.
What trial are
I'm
you?
gonna pause that because I really have to pee. Talk to the people and explain to them why you just deafened them with your mic tapping.
Cool.
Bastard.